When you're ready, guys, we're going to take it down to Shavasana. Let's end the week on a good note. Welcome. Let your eyes closed. And right away, a deep breath. You start to smooth out any pauses or stutters in your inhale and your exhale. And a little exercise in letting go. We need more of that, right? I'm going to take a deep, full breath in. Fill your lungs up. I want you to squeeze your muscles. So toes point, hands wide, squeezing your arms, your legs, even those glutes. And as you exhale, let everything loosen, everything drop heavy. We're going to do that a couple more times. As you take your deep breath in, as you feel that tension of your inhale, squeeze your body. Then exhale, let it release. A couple times on your breath. Take it 2 more times. Pausing as you get full to get that little added extra squeeze. And then pausing as you get empty. Get that extra drop, that extra heaviness. And 1 more time. Stay soft, stay heavy. And keep your breath soft. And then adding some movement just to the edges of your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And noticing if they're moving together, and if they have their own rhythm. Notice if any work starts to creep up through your shoulders, your neck, your hips. How do you stay soft and move just the edges? And then soft fingers, soft toes. Take some movement through your wrists and ankles. Nice range of motion circles. Reach your feet forward, your arms back behind you. Take a full body stretch. And then knees to chest, give yourself a squeeze. And take a rock side to side across the back of your hips. And keep it soft for now. Just using your arms to pass your legs from one hand to the other. Take this into belly twisting pose. Arms by your side like cactus. Let your knees drop left and right. Use the squeeze of your belly muscles to take your legs back to center. Use your exhale to lower slow. And take 1 more round through. Back to center. We'll take a knee in each hand and a spin count and do circles, figure eights. Back to center. Hug your knees in, hands on your shin bones. You're going to curl up, nose to knees. Draw your navel to your spine and reach long, low boat. Exhale, curl. Here we go. Here's some abs. A couple more like that. Inhale, reach out long, belly in, low back pressing down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach, keep your chin tucked towards your chest. Exhale, curl. And two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl, head and shoulders down, back to that rock side to side. Let the back of your neck get soft. Let your head get heavy. And back to center, curl up again, knees to nose. When your inhale, reach out long, stay here. And take your arms forward, palms to the ceiling, shoulder blades up a little bit more, squeeze your legs. And take it to boat. Come all the way up, sits bones. Doesn't have to be pretty. Good work, guys. We're awake on a Friday. Good. Draw your belly in, lift your chest up. And take your arms forward, palms together. Keep your left arm forward, reach your right elbow back, twist. Inhale, both arms up and forward. Exhale, left elbow back like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Inhale, back center, one more each side. Keep your belly in, chest lifted. We thought yoga was just rolling on the floor, right? Pull left elbow back. Then inhale, both arms up, lift your chest towards the ceiling. Cross your ankles, plant your hands. Come over to child's pose. In child's pose, let your low back lengthen. Let your head rest, let your arms rest. Make this a soft one. Notice if there's anywhere that's still holding on to some tension in your body. I have my spots. I'm constantly bringing awareness there. Sometimes a new spot will creep in and surprise me. And a good lesson for our body to learn is how to work and how to not work. As Americans, humans alive today, we tend to always be in that be ready mode. Be ready for something to come. Be ready to work. Be ready to move. And so the practice of letting your muscles soften, letting everything go, is good for your nervous system. It's good for your emotional well-being. And here we're going to practice a little bit of noticing. That's really what yoga is, just noticing. Is your body doing what it's supposed to be doing? Are you asking too much of it? Is it asking too much of you? And next breath in, come up to hands and knees. A couple rounds of cat and cow. Nobody here works too much, right? Never. Maybe we used to. Take one more round. And back to center. Pause in hands and knees with your neutral spine. We're going to tuck our toes under. And you get all of your toes wedged in real nice to the mat, solid. Draw your belly in, press your hands down, and hover your knees above the mat. So knees are about an inch or two above the mat, so that hips and shoulders are in one line. We call it floating tabletop. I find the Sanskrit for that. From here, keep your nose pointing slightly forward. Draw your navel nice and tight. Good. Leave some room for breath. Just two more. One more inhale. One more exhale. And knees down, sink back, child's pose. Let the creases of your hips release. Shoulders soft, elbows down. Next breath in, come up hands and knees. So you're going to step your feet back until you're in a high plank. So toes are tucked under, shoulders over wrists, feet about hip distance apart. Draw your navel in. Keep your nose pointing forward. And add a little squeeze to your legs. Then press your hands down, rock forward onto your tippy toes. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Let your hips lift up, chest float down. Inhale forward, high plank. Stay here, breathe out. Inhale forward on your tippy toes. Tighten your belly just a little bit more. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale forward. Stay here. Tighten up as you breathe out. Keep that tightness. Inhale forward on your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward to your hands, walk forward into ragdoll. And wrap your arms, let your upper body soften. One more breath. Let it go. Release your fingertips to your mat. Take your feet together, hip distance or to touch. On your inhale, come up to standing mountain pose. On your exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Draw your heart forward, tailbone back. Step back to a high plank. Exhale to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Empty. Look forward, walk or gently hop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Let your head drop as you get empty, releasing what can be released. Inhale, flat back. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. And step or float, top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, one more sun A. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Low push up, breathe out. Upward facing dog, inhale. See how deep of a breath you can get. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a breath in. Empty. And walk or float. Top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Stay here. And notice what might be working too hard. If you feel extreme pain or discomfort somewhere, that might be the spot. If you feel hard work someplace that's not supporting you, your arms, your hips, toes, that might be your spot. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Low push up, breathe out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Get strong and supportive through your legs. Light up through your fingertips. And from the squeeze of your back leg, inhale, go up and back. Hands to your mat, step back, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. And you make your micro adjustments to go someplace you feel supportive, and someplace maybe you feel challenged. Feel your feet. Feel your legs. If you need to take your step closer, you do that. If you want to wiggle your back foot back, your front foot forward, you do that. One more breath, go up and back. Hands to your mat, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Empty. Walk or lightly hop, sun B flow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair pose. Just as slowly into reverse, fold forward. Breathe all the way out. Inhale, flat back. Low push-up, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Hands to your mat, step back. Low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Low push-up, breathe out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. And set your gaze at your front middle finger. Notice if your shoulders are creeping up. Notice if your eyes are working too hard. Your toes. The big places are usually pretty obvious. Can you find the small places that might be working more than they need to? Then right hand to the ceiling, inhale, reverse warrior. Pause here. But straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. And lean back, left hand down your back leg. Reach up through your right pinky finger, one more inhale. Then side angle pose, bend into your front knee. Right hand to the inside of your right leg. And press into your right heel to soften your right toes. One more breath in. And look to your mat. Plant your hands, step back, low push-up. Take your time as you unwind. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale to two. And keep your gaze set so that you can feel what you feel. Are your toes gripping too tightly? Does your low back feel discomfort? And soften your jaw. Left hand to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. And again, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. Both legs tight, both sides of your body long. The action is from front foot to left fingertips. One more inhale. Side angle pose, breathe out. You change the action from your left side to now your right, back foot to right hand. Can you keep your breath soft? You keep your breath deep. If not, shift something. It might just be something little. And one more inhale. With control, hands to your mat. Step back, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breath in. Empty. Your inhale. Take your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. And tighten both arms. Take one more inhale, right knee up. On your exhale, take your knee to your nose. Come forward on your back toes, like we did in the beginning of class. So pull your knee that extra inch. And inhale, three-legged dog, right leg straight up and back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow, or your tricep. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, twist across. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose, this time step, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart and twist. And draw your heart forward away from your back heel. One more breath. If you like, you can open your arms. And exhale up and around, warrior two. On your inhale, reverse triangle again, front leg straightens, right arm up and back. From here, half moon. If you like to take it back to side angle, you can. Otherwise, you have the space. And come out, left leg lifts. Bring some action to your back leg. Press your left foot back. Let it pull your upper body up. And one more inhale. Exhale, bend your front knee. Place your left foot down. Back to side angle. And press into your front foot on your inhale. Reverse warrior. Keep your right knee bent. Then cartwheel down, high to low push-up. Ah, low push-up. Thank goodness, huh? Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here, take a breath. Empty. On your inhale, left leg up. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. See if you can even out the work through your body. There's a lot going on. We're upside down, we're twisted. See if you can even out the weight in your hands. Center the weight in your back foot. Draw your low belly in. Take one more inhale. And exhale, square up, knee to nose. Inhale, reach back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Come forward, shoulders over wrists, back leg tight. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, twist across. Inhale, last one, three-legged dog. This time, big step forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. We have one more breath in. If you like, arms can spread wide. Up and around, warrior two. Warrior two is a resting pose now. It's all relative, right? On your inhale, back to reverse triangle, left leg straight. Now if you'd like, you can take this to side angle pose or all the way out to half moon. Left arm reaches forward, back leg lifts. Rolling open, right hip over left. Right shoulder over left. Take one more inhale. And slowly bend your front knee, take it back, side angle. How did we get here? Press into your front foot, reverse warrior. Low push up, breathe out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet so you're at the back of your mat. Take ragdoll. Let your head shake out. Let your breath start to slow. And release fingertips to your mat. And take your feet a little bit wider to the edges of your mat. And take Malasana, garland pose. And sit your hips down low. And then palms to heart center, elbows to your inner thighs. If your hip creases are protesting, you can take elbows to your thighs, a little added support. The idea is to find that pressure of elbows into your inner thighs. And if you find you're just hanging out here, some people can do that. You can just chill here. And add a little pressure into the bottoms of your feet. So feel that gentle lift up away from the mat. And broaden your chest. A couple more deep breaths. And one more inhale. On your exhale, take your hands to the mat. Draw your belly in. Inhale, lift your hips up. Toe heel your feet together all the way to touch. And come up to standing mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. And bring your weight into your left foot. Take your right foot up for tree. Keep your gaze soft, your breath soft. You were just working very hard. Now you're asking your body to be still, to be centered, to be balanced. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to your heart, foot to your mat. And to the other side. See if this side is different now that you've had some time to settle your body, settle your mind. It might not be, but it might be. Just noticing that transition from fast, hard work to slower, softer balance. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart, foot to your mat. Pause here, close your eyes. Feel the workings of your body, your outer workings, your skin, your feet on your mat. The movement of your body underneath your breath. The beat of your heart. The speed of your thoughts. Open your eyes on your next breath in. Take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself back up, downward facing dog. Hips up and back as you breathe out. Inhale, float your right leg up, three-legged dog. On your exhale, knee to nose. Where does work come from? Inhale, take it up and back. From here, take your right knee to your right elbow. We're going to pause here. Slide your knee to your wrist. Take it back to your elbow. Press into your hands. Then knee to your wrist. Let your knee settle down, just gentle. One more time to your elbow. And then pigeon, knee to your wrist. That's the very scenic route to pigeon. And draw your belly in, lift your chest. Exhale, walk your body forward. If prone pigeon is not for you, for whatever reason, you can take a different variation of hip opener. About 5 more breaths. See what you can do with them. You can add some softness. You can add some support. You can stay focused. Maybe all those things. One more breath in. Exhale completely. Your inhale, walk your hands in. Bring your back leg around. And take your right foot to your inner left thigh. Lift up. Fold forward. Single-legged forward fold. Inhale, draw your heart forward, come up. And extend both legs out. Take your hands down to the mat by your hips. If your hands don't come flat here, you can come to fingertips. Usually depends on the length of your torso. And press your hands down, lift your bum. You can bend your knees to get there. The hands are pressing down, asana is hovering. Draw your navel in, shoulders away from your ears. One more breath. Exhale slowly, asana down, cross your ankles, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. We'll pause here. Now slide your knee down, tap it just next to your left wrist. Then press into your hand, squeeze your back leg, take your knee back to your elbow. To your wrist, nice and slow. Back to your elbow one more time. This time, knee to your wrist, take pigeon. We're here for about 15 breaths. See what you can do with those. Take 3 more breaths. One more. Empty. Walk your hands in, bring your back leg around or forward fold. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, draw your heart forward, come up. And again, both legs out. Hands to the mat by your hips. We're going to lift our asana. If you like, you might also try lifting your feet for step pose. Get a little hover. Hands down, belly tight. Talk about work, man. One more breath. When you're ready, asana down, cross your ankles, one more downward facing dog. Take this one any shape you like. I like to walk my feet wide, my hands closer to my feet. You can take a forward and back, some sways side to side. And wherever you are, back to center. Come down to your knees, over onto your back. Represent that good yoga. Take your knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Then right knee stays in, left leg long. And take your knee across your body for a twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, right leg straight, left knee stays in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, squeeze your knees in. And stay here or child's pose. No, happy baby pose. And take a rock across the back of your hips. And back to center. Release to Shavasana. And take this as constructive rest. Of course, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana. If you're ready to transition back to movement, start with your fingers and your toes. Your wrists and ankles. And that full body stretch. Arms back behind, feet forward. And take your time coming to one side, curl up. And keep your eyes closed, come up to seated. Now you get to find here that ratio of work and ease, of support and softness that you need for today. We'll take hands together at heart center. And keeping shoulders soft, Thumbs to forehead center. Namaste.